You are a penis on a stick, if you're a dude. And this little stick has decided the fate of empires, toppled kings, started wars, and literally carved civilization into stone. And today, we're gonna dive into the entire history of the penis. And why am I curious about that? Well, I mean, if I was to get my foot chopped off for my dick, or my arm chopped off for my dick, or my ear chopped off for my dick, I'm not going to choose my dick. That's the bottom line, really. Crusaders recorded mutilation where enemies' genitals were cut off as proof of domination. That's pretty dominant. Egyptians counted severed foreskins as war tallies. You're telling me that they cut off Jesus's dick and put it in a museum? Penis theft panic, genital shrinking, purses in Africa and Asia. Welcome, Bloki. You just got here at the best part. Some of it's funny, but some of it can get a little weird, a little taboo, to say the least. Without further ado, let's light some incense and get this puppy started. In 2015, researchers from King's College London studied 1,500 men and found the global average erect length is 5.16 inches. Yet for centuries, Roman carved statues with small members because in their culture, a tiny penis equals disciplined, intelligence, and control. Don't worry, babe. I'm not small. I'm just Statue of David core. It's a decent joke. It's a decent joke. I got my ChatGPT to write me a Trevor Wallace joke for every one of these points.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor Levy.
Smash.
How heavy do you think I am?
In between 5 and 120.
You think I'm that small?
What do you think I am? Not in inches.
I wasn't gonna say inches.
Help me! Help me! Land the plane!
Hey, we are still on the ground, asshole!
UK's average dick size is 6.36 inches. Every area in the entire UK is over 6. Okay, that's fine. 60% of people say they are satisfied with their partner's penis size. 35% say no. How's your sex life? 70% say decent. 57% say less happy. Morning wood, and with it, the body sings its own resurrection. The phallus, standing like a sunbeam, declaring life itself continues. Men actually get 3 to 5 erections every night while they sleep. Morning wood is just the one you notice. Whoa. In fact, doctors used to use it as a diagnostic tool. If a man can't get it up at night, the issue is physical, but not during the day. It was psychological. The doctor coming in like, good news, you've been rock hard in your sleep. Bad news, I was there all night. We got a nice photo of some bananas sleeping with the male banana with a massive bottom half. Erectile dysfunction, the withering of the staff of life, has haunted man with the weight of mortality. The organ that gave kingdoms becomes a fragile reed. In 1998, Viagra was unleashed by accident. Scientists were testing heart medication, but volunteers didn't want to give the pills back because their side effect was too good. Overnight, erectile dysfunction went from taboo to $1 billion industry. Damn, how many years is that? 1998. 1998 was the year that boners became available to everybody. You know, it's like the technological revolution right now. Like everyone could be an influencer. In 1998 was like everybody deserves a boner whenever they want. That's pretty sick. Imagine the first clinical trial. Yeah. When does this study end? I'm asking for my wife. Sorry. We got a massive chart here. Nearly 3 million new cases are reported every year just in the US. In the US alone, the number of affected men is upwards of 18%. 300 million men. 50% is the increase for smoking. The odds just went up to like 2 out of 3 people. The Statue of David and tiny Greek dongs is the next category. Marble bodies immortalized gods. Yet, the phallus remained humble, a reminder of modesty, control, and intellect over lust. Michelangelo's David, the most famous nude in art history, has a comically small penis. But in ancient Greece and Rome, small was actually civilized. It's like aesthetics evolve over time. It's so interesting how there's all these different things, like, for instance, tan. Like, I'm pretty tan right now. Back in the day, it was actually cooler to not be tanned because that meant that you could be inside all day and not have to do like slave work and stuff like that. And so in regards to now, it's cooler because that means you're not in an office building all of the time, just doing nothing that you're actually passionate about. And so it develops these social, circumstances make us desire people who live a certain lifestyle and who are interesting for certain reasons, not because of the objective aesthetics necessarily. So yeah, if you ever feel self-conscious, just remember, Michelangelo literally took at marble for years and thought, yeah bro, 2 inches soft, that's peak masculinity. Little boy posing under this Greek god statue with a tiny dome. History of circumcision. Flesh as covenant, a cut as proof of belonging. For Jews, Muslims, and ancient tribes, the foreskin was the offering, the penis the altar. The oldest evidence of circumcision dates back over 4,000 years in Egypt. Some tribes practice it as a puberty rite, others saw it as a spiritual sacrifice. In modern America, the rise of circumcision actually came from 19th century doctors who believed it would stop boys from masturbating. What? That did not work well. That's actually where it came from? Hold up. In modern America, the rise of circumcision actually came from 19th century doctors who believed it would stop boys from masturbating. There's got to be a fact check on that. Can someone ChatGPT that? You dropped my tip because you were scared of me jerking off? My guy, that made it easier. Your very first body mod wasn't a tattoo, wasn't a piercing. It was getting tricked into a haircut you didn't ask for. That is fucked up. That is not cool. In Japan today, the Kanamara Matsuri Festival of the Steel Phallus draws thousands to celebrate with candy, shrines, and even penis-shaped radishes. Imagine explaining to your buddy, yeah bro, I went to Japan to see temples, but the photos, just you smiling in front of a 10-inch pink foot dong. Pink float dong. I gotta look this up. What does this look like? What? Oh my god. That chick's just riding. Oh my god. What is going on? Can I even show this? Street fellas. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. We are not doing culture right, apparently. Floats of pink dicks that they're worshipping. Oh my god, this dude has a bong. That's a bong. Made of a dick to blow on it and to pour the water in. What is this? Is this porn? There's mascots dressed as penises. I do not know about this. How does society not know about this? There's this whole festival completely based around dicks. Okay, so they're saying it goes towards something. There's like some causes. It goes to HIV and AIDS awareness support. So they throw this massive pink dick float per year and sell dick lollipops and all of this to support breast cancer. Okay, makes sense. Makes a little bit more sense. Sick. Fantastic. I see why PewDiePie would move to Japan. That seems like something that he would be open to checking out. Just seems up his alley. And I'm a fan. I think he's cool. I think you'd just find this interesting. Penis envy in psychology. Freud once claimed the great wound of womanhood was the absence of the phallus, the symbol of power. A myth that sparked wars in psychology and in bedrooms. Freud's theory of penis envy from 1910 became infamous, suggesting that woman's dissatisfaction came from not... This one's crazy. Where's my photo for this? Came from not having a penis. Student Carl Jung later rejected it. I love Carl Jung. Arguing instead for womb envy, that men feared woman's power to create life. Okay, so they're both playing on either side of the coin. I guess that's fair. Girls want to have dicks and dudes want to have vaginas. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, Mr. Freud. Mr. Freud, what is your theory? Yes, bestow upon us your wisdom. Penis envy theory. Oh, Mr. Freud, what is your theory about penis envy? And they're like, well, I believe that women are dissatisfied in bed when I have sex with them because they want my penis. And then Carl Jung, who's like the top G of everything shadow work, who studied underneath Freud, is like, bro, that's a little crazy, don't you think? And he's like, you know what? Actually, I think it's the other way around. I want a vagina. And this is how transgender started menstruation in history. The severed phallus has always carried strange power. Sacrifice that births gods, a punishment that silences voices, a ritual both feared and worshipped. The castrati of Renaissance Europe were boys castrated before puberty to preserve their angelic singing voices. Some rose to fame in opera houses, adored by audiences and popes alike, yet lived in sorrow, their bodies never allowed to mature. Damn, that's pretty messed up. I don't know how I feel about that. Basically, they seen it as a form of purity to... Does castration mean that their dicks were cut off? What does that castration mean? The removal of the testicles, which halts the production of sex hormones and reproduction. What? That's messed up. So they basically like got rid of these young boys' balls so that they could have better bells. So that they could sing better. So there's just all of these opera singers, these opera boys, opera men that had no balls, and they just had to dedicate their life to opera because of this. It's pretty crazy. Congrats, son. You're gonna sing for the Pope. And the fine print is no balls. Talk about hidden feasts. Penis as a cosmic symbol. The phallus was never just flesh. It was a pillar, a world axis, the thunderbolt of Zeus, the staff of Osiris. Across civilizations, it mirrored the heavens. In Hindu myth, Shiva's lingam is the cosmic pillar of fire, stretching endlessly through creation. Priests poured milk and honey over stone ligaments, honoring it as the pulse of the universe itself. We're talking about dicks. Shiva's lingam is the cosmic pillar of fire, stretching endlessly through creation. That's a bold analogy. A dick, a massive stone dick. Bro, imagine trying to explain to your parents you're late for dinner because you were busy pouring milk on a stone penis. Like, sorry mom. I know you just made potatoes and corn. I love it when you make me pork chops, but I was out. I'm sorry. I'll reheat it. I'll microwave it. I'm sorry. I was pouring milk on a stone penis. That's funny. People have been looking at random tall things, obelisks, skyscrapers, rockets, and going, yeah, that's definitely a dick. Let's get some guns and fill it with milk. Those are crazy visuals. For those who can't see the visuals, there is stone dicks with dicks. Those are dicks with dicks. Famous cases of injury. In 1993, John Wayne Boppett's wife, Lorena, famously cut off his penis after years of abuse, throwing it out her car window. Doctors reattached it in a 9-hour surgery, and Bobbitt later starred in adult films? What a crazy arc. What a crazy arc. Talk about a rebrand. Witchcraft and the stolen phallus. This one's pretty crazy. There's a crazy visual on here. In the Middle Ages, witches were accused of stealing men's phalluses, hiding them in nests, or feeding them like pets. In the Middle Ages, witches were accused of stealing men's phalluses, aka dicks, hiding them in nests, okay, or feeding the dicks like pets. Yeah.